Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News First at 4. I'm Mark Hanrahan. Tom and Jane are off tonight. The city of Spokane is again urging drivers to not give handouts to panhandlers, but rather give them a hand up. We have reported on the Give Real Change program before and how it aims to help people experiencing homelessness. KREM 2's Alexa Block has more on why giving to agencies that help the homeless is far better than giving change to panhandlers.
We've been driving around town all day and we saw quite a few people out on the street asking for money. I had a chance to speak with some people who work with the homeless community every day, and they tell me that while it may make us feel good to reach into our cup holder for some spare change or pass over $1 or $5, it may not be as helpful as we think. It's fairly common, a person on the side of the road holding a sign asking for help. And yes, it may be tempting to want to help by giving that person money. But what seems like a small handout could mean big issues. One being public safety. Spokane police say panhandling can be dangerous. It can also lead to frustration from drivers and even road rage. But a bigger worry for police and the city is whether panhandling discourages people from seeking services. So the city is urging you to give real change and donate to organizations that help homeless. Those at the Union Gospel Mission agree giving money to people on the street isn't always the best thing.
And I oftentimes would give people money because my heart really hurt when I would see the position that they were in life or what they were experiencing. Oftentimes the best way to really be supportive and helpful to somebody is to build a relationship with them and is to do something to encourage them to embrace and experience their humanity.
And this could be as simple as giving them a snack or asking if they need to find a shelter. Union Gospel Mission gives out granola bars with a list of places to get services. There's a concern panhandlers will use your generous donations for drugs or alcohol, making it difficult to break the cycle of poverty and addiction.
And so if I have a resource, I feel responsible, and I think we feel responsible to steward that resource and say, what's the likelihood that this resource is going to be used for something that I personally can support?
And the city says it's working. The Give Real Change program has raised more than $20,000. Money that will go towards local nonprofits that help people struggling with homelessness. In Spokane, Alexa Block, KREM 2 News.
And you can make a donation to Give Real Change when paying your utility bill or by calling 311. For more information on the campaign, just head to our website. That's KREM.com. The Spokane City Council is considering a resolution tonight that would ask the city attorney to analyze the potential of taking legal action against opioid manufacturers. The city made the announcement back in May. The resolution asked the city attorney to see if it's possible to sue opioid manufacturers for misleading Spokane residents about the addictiveness of their drugs. This comes after Washington Attorney General Bob Ferguson filed a lawsuit against OxyContin manufacturer Purdue Pharma and 3 distribution companies. The city council will vote on that resolution tonight at 6 o'clock. Spokane Public Schools is giving students more freedom in choosing their curriculum. District leaders say they will allow students to choose between having more art classes or more science classes. This could start next school year and will mostly impact 6th grade students. And they say this will save the district money in the long run. KREM 2 Shayna Walltower will have more on this story coming up new at 5 o'clock tonight. 21 years ago, Idaho State Trooper Linda Huff was killed in the line of duty. Trooper Huff was shot and killed in the parking lot behind the state police headquarters in Coeur d'Alene. The gunman shot Trooper Huff 17 times. During the shootout, Trooper Huff shot the suspect in the shoulder and the throat, but ran out of ammunition. Huff was 33 years old at the time when she died, leaving behind 3 children and a husband, Chad Huff, who was also served as an ISP trooper. Last year, troopers and members of the public gathered for a memorial to remember her sacrifice with roses. The Washington Department of Natural Resources temporarily closed a portion of state land to target shooting due to high fire danger. The area known as Stone Lodge or mile marker 19 off Highway 291 just west of Suncrest in Stevens County is shut down for the time being. People who ignore the closure could face fines. DNR may reopen that area, by the way, if fire conditions improve. All right, to weather now. We had a nice warm weekend, but if you're looking for a cool down, one is on the way. Meteorologist Michelle Boss in for Tom tonight with those details. Michelle.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty big cool down. Last week we were in the 90s and we had a cool down to the 80s. This particular cool down will actually take temperatures below average. So we'll see just a moment how cold it's going to get. Right now, though, we still have to deal with the hot weather. 83 in Spokane, lower 80s in Coeur d'Alene, and we still have several 90-degree temperatures out there. Omak, Moses Lake, and Pomeroy checking in at 90 degrees, as well as Wenatchee. Satellite and radar pictures showing we do have a little bit of active weather. Spokane and Coeur d'Alene have stayed mostly dry today, but some thunder showers across northeastern Washington near the Colville area, or just west of Colville and up towards the Canadian border near Medellin Falls. Also pushing into the Idaho Panhandle. Also, the Silver Valley has seen a few thunderstorms earlier this afternoon. Those seem to be fizzling out, but we do have a slight chance for a shower to pass through here locally in the next 6 hours or so, and then things are going to dry out and cool down into the lower 60s tonight. For the next 3 days, we're looking at one more day of hot weather. Tomorrow, highs in the 80s, turning windy on Wednesday. We take more than a 10-degree drop in temperatures with mostly sunny skies and a high of 70, and then a chance of showers and highs only in the low to mid 60s on Thursday.
My goodness, Michelle, thank you very much. We'll check back in with you later in the show. Every year when the weather starts to get warm, we hear the warnings, don't leave your pet in a hot car. So what are your options if you see animals locked in a hot car? Here's KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez.
That's right. Now it's about 78 degrees outside right now, so we actually have the car running and the air conditioning on, because if we weren't in this situation with the air conditioning on, all over here would actually be in a little bit of trouble. The car heats up so quickly that this would be a dangerous situation.
Just a few minutes can change a life.
I think it's often regret.
Leaving an animal in the car might seem easy and safe, but
We deal with heat stroke in the summertime every summer, and it always makes me sad.
the cause? Summer sun shining onto a car.
Worst case scenario is really death.
Our furry friends are just that, furry. Their bodies heat up quickly, making high temps dangerous.
It's just better if we have errands to run. I know we love them. We love them to come with us wherever we go. For their health, it's better if they stay home.
Stay. But that doesn't always happen. Stay.
If you happen to find a dog in a hot car while you're just out and about, you might be tempted to want to break the window. But it actually might put you in some legal trouble.
It is illegal in both Idaho and Washington to break a window to save a dog. So the best thing to do?
I'd go into the store. I personally do, and tell somebody that can make an announcement. Try to help the animal out as much as possible.
If all else fails, call the local animal shelter or your non-emergency police number.
Now, no dogs were harmed in the making of this video to bring it to you guys, but in all seriousness, Dr. Nick Snyder does say that heat stroke is completely preventable, so we need to be able to be aware of that throughout this entire summer. Here in Spokane, I'm Nicole Hernandez. I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, some good information right there. The mayor and police chief in Phoenix, Arizona are apologizing tonight after video of a tense confrontation between police and a black family in Arizona. Cell phone video shows police officers pointing their guns and threatening to shoot a father. The incident happened back in late May. Police surrounded the family's car with guns drawn, all sparked by a 4-year-old allegedly walking out of a store with a doll they hadn't paid for. The family says they feared for their lives.
I thought he was going to shoot us. I'm just trying to protect my family, and I felt like being calm with someone who's ready to shoot me is the best way out of that situation to make it alive so we can survive it.
Phoenix police say they are now opening an investigation after video was released by a bystander. The mayor said in a statement she is sick over what she's seen in the footage, calling the conduct completely inappropriate and unprofessional. The couple has filed a $10 million lawsuit against Phoenix police alleging civil rights violations and excessive force. The officers involved have been placed on desk duty pending the investigation. Egypt state TV says the country's ousted president Mohamed Morsi collapsed during a court session and died today. He was on trial for espionage charges. He reportedly fainted at today's hearing and never came to. Morsi was overthrown following mass protests back in 2013. He was Egypt's first democratically elected leader, and he'd remained in custody since then. Morsi was 67 years old. Designer and socialite Gloria Vanderbilt has died. Earlier this month, she was taken to the hospital with advanced cancer in her stomach that had spread. She died at her home this morning, surrounded by family. She is the mother of CNN anchor Anderson Cooper. He delivered an obituary on air. She was 95 years old. 25 years ago today, a car chase captured the attention of the entire nation. An estimated 95 million people were glued to their TVs as O.J. Simpson led police on a chase in Los Angeles. Simpson was charged with the murders of his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ron Goldman. He was found not guilty, but later he was found liable for the deaths and ordered to pay surviving family members $33.5 million. The infamous white Bronco is now on display at a museum in Tennessee. Years later, we are now for the first time seeing O.J. Simpson on Twitter.
Now, there's a lot of fake O.J. accounts out there, so this one, at the real O.J. 32, is the only official one. So this should be a lot of fun. I got a little getting even to do. So God bless, take care.
So he tweeted twice more, quote, setting the record straight. Boeing CEO says the company made a mistake, specifically in how it handled safety issues with the 737 MAX jets before two deadly plane crashes. Speaking at the Paris Air Show, Dennis Muhlenberg said Boeing's communication was not consistent, and that's unacceptable. The FAA says Boeing did not tell regulators for more than a year a safety indicator in the MAX cockpit did not work. The MAX is grounded worldwide after two deadly crashes overseas within 5 months. Regulators have not said when they expect to allow the jets to fly again. Muhlenberg, meantime, promised transparency as Boeing tries to get the grounded MAX planes back up in the air. We have a consumer alert to tell you about tonight. Winco Foods is recalling 12-ounce bags of its brand name frozen red raspberries because they could potentially be contaminated with norovirus. The grocery chain said the product was manufactured by Raider Farms in Bellingham. They learned of the problem after test results from the Food and Drug Administration. The product has a Best Buy date of February 13th of 2021, and the lot number is right there on your screen. Winco says it has already removed the remaining bags from its store shelves. Customers who have this are urged to throw it away or return it to the store for a full refund. No customer illnesses have been reported.